I think the main thing that, he always told me is, like, stop caring about what people think, especially the people that don't even know you. And so I think social media used to get to me a lot, and now it's just like, honestly, I don't give a F-U-C-K what people have to say about me anymore. And I think he's helped me get to that point to where, I'm strong in who I am, I'm confident in who I am, I'm confident in mine and his relationship, and I'm confident in our life. So why does, what other people say have to matter at all?
Little over a week ago, Patrick Mahomes' wife, Brittany Mahomes, liked a post that Donald Trump posted on social media. And the left has been having an absolute meltdown ever since. You would think that the sky was literally falling. You would think that Armageddon itself was here. They act as if the world is over, as if this is the greatest atrocity they have ever witnessed or experienced in their lifetimes. They are going absolutely insane. They are becoming unhinged simply because this woman liked a social media post. They cannot possibly fathom that some people out there don't think the same way they do. They cannot possibly fathom that there are people out there who are sort of famous, who are not Democrats, who are not insane left woke, or insane woke leftist. They want everyone to fit in the same box. They want everyone to basically think the same way and bend the knee to the mob, and anyone who steps out of line becomes an enemy. It's almost as if these people weren't raised with the understanding that there is not just a diversity of skin colors in the world, but there's diversity of thought. These people claim that they care about diversity, but when it comes to diversity of thought, they don't want to hear anything about that. You have to view the world one way. You have to think exactly like them. And it doesn't matter that basically all of Hollywood, it doesn't matter that damn near 99.9% of famous people are all on the left. That's not enough for them. They need every single one, and anyone who steps out of line, they try to cancel them. And they've been trying to cancel Brittany Mahomes, but how can you really cancel her? What are you going to do? Cancel her from being, a wife of a quarterback? Now, they've tried to go after Patrick Mahomes, but it's kind of pointless because he's like the best quarterback in the NFL right now. He's kind of untouchable, and they've already realized that in the past. So right now, they're left with nothing to do but rage out because cancel culture does not have the power and the strength that it once had. And that's what really makes them angry. They want to have the ability to deplatform you and to make you lose jobs and sponsorships just for supporting Trump. That's what they want. And they had that power in 2016. They had that power in 2020. In 2024, they still have that power over some people, but a lot of it has to do if you allow them to have that power over you. Me, I don't give a damn what anyone thinks about anything. I'm going to do and say what I want to do and say. I'll support who I want. And you can try to cancel me. I don't give a damn. That's the mentality people need to have. Never apologize. Never bend the knee. Never grovel. Never panic. Allow these weirdos to go crazy and unhinged and just live your life. Because at the end of the day, they mean nothing when it comes to your personal life, at least these days, because they don't have the power that they used to. But Brittany Mahomes also posted this on social media. Contrary to the tone of the world today, you can disagree with someone and still love them. You can have differing views and still be kind. Read that again, says Brittany Mahomes. So the left, they've been going through all of her social media. You see, they've been stalking her. We got people out here with no lives. They have nothing going for themselves. They don't have families of their own. So they've been spending their time on social media clocking everything that Brittany Mahomes likes. And it turns out that she liked a couple of other posts about Trump. not posts directly from Trump, but people speaking about Trump and JD Vance. So now they're having a whole new meltdown because of this. Like, oh, you didn't learn your lesson the first time? How dare you like more posts? And they're all just going insane. And I realized that a lot of this, it's not necessarily just because of the support of Trump. It's because Brittany Mahomes is, in many ways, she represents everything that these people are against. She's a mother, raising a family, raising daughters. As you see, they don't like family life. They want to get rid of the nuclear family. When they see people happily creating families and happily married, it bothers them to the core of their soul because that's everything they're against. So they see Brittany Mahomes. She's this pretty blonde white girl, the nice family, married to one of the best quarterbacks to ever live. And in many ways, they're jealous of that. And that's why you see them getting as angry as they are. It's not just because of Trump. It's because here's a woman that basically represents everything that we hate, and she's supporting Trump. And also, her connection to Taylor Swift, that is freaking these people out as well. Because for some reason, they need Taylor Swift to validate their political beliefs. If Taylor Swift strays in any way from the way they view things, they may have to question themselves, right? So they need Taylor Swift to view the world the same way they do. They need Taylor Swift to basically just be this woke, insane leftist like them. So seeing that Taylor Swift is actually interacting with this woman who is, I guess, a Republican, or at the very least supports Trump, they can't stand this. They can't stand this at all. And I'm really interested in seeing how this goes moving forward, because Taylor Swift has been hanging out with Brittany Mahomes. She was at least hanging out with her all football season last season. The two are always together up in the booth during the game, up in the box watching Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes play. And the Chiefs, I believe, play next Thursday. So I'm interested in seeing if Brittany and Taylor are still going to be buddy-buddy, or if these insane people online are going to be capable of putting a wedge between the two. Because, I think it would say a lot if Taylor Swift goes out there and still hangs out with Brittany, because that's what you should do. You shouldn't allow differences in views and differences in certain political beliefs to rip you apart to the point that you can't interact and, be associated with other people who think differently than you. We need to get back to a point in this country where we can come together, agree to disagree on some things, and, act like decent human beings. We don't have to act like we're mortal enemies at each other's throats all the time. But they want Brittany and Taylor at each other's throats, and they're going to do anything to make that situation as toxic as possible. But for now, Brittany has a set of cojones on her. As you heard at the beginning of the video, she doesn't care what these people think. Not only is she not backing down, she's, striking back in her own way. And I love to see it, because this is what I believe. I believe this actually shows, a strong woman, a woman who's not backing down from the mob. And, I think it's harder for women dealing with the attacks that you get online, because I think it's harder for them to deal with the personal attacks on their appearance and things like that. And Brittany even explained that it really bothered her at one point. So I'm glad that she has someone like Patrick that has her prepared and, ready to handle what comes with, being someone that famous. But I don't think anyone, famous or not, should have to deal with this much backlash and craziness just for liking a social media post from a politician. At the end of the day, like I stated, 99.9% of famous people all support Democrats. They're all blindly voting for Kamala Harris and gaslighting people. And you won't see me or any of you freaking out on them in the way they're freaking out on Brittany for for liking a simple post. But for now, I want you all to leave a simple comment down below. Let me know what you think about this. Hit that thumbs up. Hopefully no one gets mad. Hopefully no one gets mad at you for interacting with me. But while you're down there, hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring the notification bell. And if you find yourself getting too worked up by all of this, like these weirdos online, remember, it's just political cinema.